system of higher education, the best damn state system in the country, don't you think? It's an exciting day here in Harrisburg. I'm so pleased to be surrounded by so many outstanding, awesome students, faculty, and staff, Board of Governors members, university trustees, state system university alumni, and many elected officials, senators, and representatives who have joined us today. Welcome to the Capitol. Thank you for making the trip to support the state system and to advocate for more investment in our 14 great state universities and our students. We have several very special people scheduled to speak this afternoon. We will make it brief. I know you've been waiting. So they are here to tell their stories about how their college experience at a state system university helped prepare them for both personal and career success. That's what we're about. We're about student success, our top priority. Before I turn over the podium, though, please allow me to acknowledge a number of important guests who have joined us. Senator Scavelli, where are you? There you go, sir. Also a trustee from East Stroudsburg. All of these folks play a very important role. Many of the students just joined me from a meeting with the Senate Appropriations Committee. Thank you for being there. Your presence made a difference. Your presence today makes a difference. All of these folks are very important. They play the success of our universities and especially in the success of our students. Thank you for your time, your effort, and your support. Help me thank them. As a former university president, I'm especially aware of the important role these leaders also play in our students' lives. It takes enormous dedication and total commitment of your time and talent to take on the responsibility of being a university president. Please help me show your university president some love. Thank you, President. Allow me also to acknowledge who is here today to support our advocacy effort. Shalita Kamrata Webb is president of SCUPA. Shalita, say there you go, we love SCUPA. Thank you. All of us are here in the Capitol seeking continued support for the state system and our students. In my opinion, there is no greater investment the state can make than the one it makes each year in each of you, in the education of its students, its citizenry from pre-kindergarten through college. And I know I might be just a little partial, but I believe that funding for the state system and our 14 universities belongs right here at the top of the list. That funding represents an investment not just in our students and our universities, but in Pennsylvania. We are Pennsylvania proud. We are preparing the next generation of Pennsylvania leaders in business, education, health, the arts, and beyond. We are the largest engine of human capital in Pennsylvania, which is vital to the future of our state's economy and society. When we flourish, when our students succeed, Pennsylvania succeeds. Investment in the 14 universities makes up the state system as an investment in the success of every Pennsylvanian. These are our universities, these are our students, this is our future, this is our time. That's how important this is. Our future, your future, the future of students depends on our long-standing partnership, the proud partnership with the Commonwealth, and the continued investment in our universities. Equally important is how we address that future. We currently are engaged in a system redesign that will help shape that future. Our priorities, established by the Board of Governors this year after a top-down thorough review, are very straightforward and what you should expect. Our number one priority is ensuring student success. You're going to keep hearing that over and over again. We're going to leverage, our second priority is leverage the strengths of all our universities. All 14 universities matter, they're important, they're vital, and they have strengths. We're transforming the leadership and governance of this structure to make the very best of what we have here. These priorities will guide every decision we make going forward. Because we are Pennsylvania's public universities, we will continue to seek the public's input throughout this process. Now, I'd like you to see what we're really about. I'd like to introduce one of our success stories, because what you see at a university are our people, and the success our people and our graduates bring. So I'd like to introduce one of our success stories so you can see for yourself what our students can do and accomplish, and how we really are preparing them for future success. Dr. Lori Carter. Dr. Carter, are you here? Dr. Carter is president of Shippensburg University of Pennsylvania. Being selected as Shippensburg president about a year ago, she already has built a pretty darn impressive resume in education and the arts. And where did she get her start? As an undergraduate student at Clarion University, where she not only was an outstanding student, but also a pretty darn good athlete. In fact, she recently was named to the Clarion University Sports Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Dr. Carter. We'd love to hear more about you.
Thank you, Chancellor Whitney, and for everyone who is standing behind me today. It is a proud moment for me to stand in front of so many PASHE students who are representing us so well. I am proud to stand before you not only as the president of Shippensburg University, but as a very proud alumna of Clarion University. My degree enabled me to have a career in higher education that has included serving as a university faculty member, administrator, and attorney. I've innovated new programs, created a revenue-neutral international jazz touring program that traveled to 5 continents, and I even produced 5 jazz CDs. All of that is as a result of my communications degree at Clarion University. Gave me professional opportunities that I could never have dreamed of. I was an out-of-state student athlete at Clarion and proudly wore the blue and gold as captain of the track and field team. Being a student athlete taught me discipline, the importance of teamwork, and how to balance multiple responsibilities. Off the track, I was a peer tutor, hosted a radio show, and assisted with the recruitment of new students. It is a privilege to return to the system that gave me so much as president of Shippensburg University. At SHIP, I am able to bring my skills to a population of students who remind me a lot of myself. Students who desire access to high-quality higher education that gives them and their families the opportunity to realize their dreams. At SHIP, we do that by providing students with a focused academic experience that includes peer mentorship, internships, job shadowing opportunities, leadership opportunities, and a focus on community service to our region and our state. At SHIP, we prepare our students to be the next generation of Pennsylvania's leaders, and we're proud to do that. One of our alumni, Matt Steek, a partner with Greenlee Partners here in Harrisburg, is here today to share a little about his SHIP experience.
President Carter, thank you for that introduction. I'm proud to see you here today representing my alma mater, and I'm honored to be able to participate in today's event. Chancellor Whitney, thank you for inviting me and for giving me the opportunity to tell my story. My name is Matt Steck. I'm a proud graduate of Shippensburg University. I have to go off script and say that I did have a daughter. I do have a daughter who graduated from Bloomsburg University, so let's hear the Huskies. Come on. Fellow alumni of Shippensburg and of all the universities that make up the state system of higher education, and students from across Pennsylvania, thanks for being here today to let everyone in this building know just how important it is to invest in these universities, to invest in you, and to invest in Pennsylvania's future. Shippensburg University is an important part of my life. There is no doubt the experience I had there prepared me for the future. It prepared me for success in my life and in my career. And like so many of my former classmates, I chose to attend Shippensburg University for 2 very important reasons. Its affordability and the opportunity it offered to me to receive a high-quality education that would prepare me to achieve career goals. I wanted to work in government. Shippensburg prepared me well to achieve that goal by providing both a high-quality education that I would need and also by providing me important access to government in the Commonwealth and beyond. The education I received at Shippensburg helped me master the communication skills that I would need to succeed, and it gave me the ability to work collaboratively with others to achieve common goals and to come up with solutions to challenging issues, something that in this building is very important in this day. It prepared me in so many ways, and I'm successful today because of what I learned at Shippensburg. And this advocacy campaign that is beginning today says it all. Prepared for Pennsylvania. Let's hear it. Prepared for Pennsylvania. It is a message everyone in Harrisburg needs to hear. It is a message everyone in Pennsylvania needs to hear. SHIP and its 13 sister institutions are indeed preparing their students for Pennsylvania. They are preparing students to be Pennsylvania's next generation of leaders in government, in business, in education, in healthcare, in science and technology, in the arts, and in virtually every field of employment. As someone who spends a lot of time talking to people for my job, I can honestly say there is hardly, if ever, a day goes by that I don't meet someone who is a graduate of Shippensburg University. They are my colleagues at Greenlee Partners. They work in the offices throughout this building. They are the leaders in businesses and organizations throughout the city and across Pennsylvania. We are everywhere. There is no better investment Pennsylvania can make than in the students you see here standing behind me. And not just the students themselves who benefit from that investment, not by a long shot. Every Pennsylvanian benefits from that investment. These students truly do represent Pennsylvania's future, and the universities that they attend are vital to that future. They are vital to their communities, to their regions, and to the entire Commonwealth. We need what each of these students has to offer, the critical thinkers they will become, individuals with the desire to serve and shape the future of this state. And now it is my honor to introduce another state system university graduate who actually has returned to her alma mater as a faculty member and is teaching the next generations of students and future leaders. Dr. Michelle Popecki is currently the chair of the Department of Journalism and Public Relations at IUP, Indiana University of Pennsylvania, from which she earned her undergraduate degree in journalism. Let's hear it for IUP, come on. She also has a master's degree in regional planning from California University of Pennsylvania, yeah. And perhaps most impressive is a lieutenant colonel in the Pennsylvania Air National Guard, where her service has included a 6-month tour in Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Michelle Popecki.
Thank you, Matt. You just stole all my thunder. But I'm Michelle, and I'm a proud product of the Pennsylvania state system of higher education. I remember leaving for IUP as a very shy and very, very naive first-generation college freshman at 17 in August of '86. And I graduated from a really small, rural, suburban Pittsburgh high school, and I had it was rural then, it's suburban now. And I had no idea what I was doing or what was about to happen to me. I was incredibly overwhelmed and intimidated by college because no one before me and my family had gone. I found my way in the journalism department. Someone told me I was good at writing, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. I stumbled through an undergraduate experience, so much so that it took me 7 years to get that degree. I was 25 and I had a 5-year-old son by then, but I had learned. I learned about life. I learned about persistence. I learned about growth. I learned about journalism, of course, and especially I learned about debt. Right? Did you ever hear that? Back then in 1993, the state was funding 63%, or roughly 2/3 of my education, and it still took me 15 years to pay off my student loans. And I would guess that students today who are only benefiting from 1/3 of the appropriations that I received will be paying on those student loans for at least 30 years, unless our state invests more in higher education. After my freshman year at IUP, I had gone to basic military training so I could serve in the Air National Guard Reserves. Last month, I celebrated my 31st anniversary of service. I know what you're thinking. I am not old. I enlisted when I was 1. I'm a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, and I deployed to Afghanistan in 2010, and I am an extremely proud and extremely patriotic veteran. While holding full-time jobs and juggling my military commitment and my son, now not literally, I don't literally juggle my son very often, I managed to continue my education throughout my adult life. I earned my master's degree in regional planning from another great state school, California University of Pennsylvania. I paid cash for that one because I was thankfully and gainfully employed. I earned my Doctor of Science degree from Robert Morris in 2002, and I was able to pay off that monumental student debt in 12 years. Because my undergraduate and master's degrees were so valuable to me, I enjoyed a that's prosperous and lucrative together. Just made that up. Prosperous and lucrative 20-plus year career in journalism and public relations. I was a freelance writer, worked for a strategic planning company, and did PR for a school district, the Pittsburgh Police, and a university. Now I am living the dream. I'm teaching. As a matter of fact, I'm not only teaching, but I'm the chairwoman of the very department from which I graduated, which is now the IUP Journalism and Public Relations Department. In addition to my obligations to the state system, I'll continue my military commitment for at least 2 more years, unless they get rid of me before then. And I'm serving my second 6-year term as an elected official in my community. I'm a township supervisor, and I'm also a small business owner. I'm still a mom, of course, but that job's gotten ridiculously easier now that my son's graduated from the state system with honors from IEP's economics department. He's employed as an insurance underwriter and a member of the Air National Guard as well. I've experienced Pennsylvania's state system of higher education from a variety of vantage points. I can see things from many perspectives. I was a student. I'm an alumna. I was a manager at CalU. I'm an associate professor. I'm a department chairwoman. I serve on APSCUF's State Executive Council. I'm a donor. I'm a small business owner. And I'm the mother of an alumnus. Again, I'm a proud product of the state system, and today I work to produce future proud products of the state system. I'm invested in Pennsylvania's future, and our state needs to be too. Speaking of the future, let me introduce to you Mr. Brian Swat, the Student Government Association President at IUP, and one of the student members of the Board of Governors. He came to IUP as an Eagle Scout, so he was already familiar with hard work and community service. He's a political science and economics major and also a member of the IUP Co-op Board of Directors, the Kappa Sigma fraternity, and the College Republicans. Brian?
Good afternoon, Pashy. Can I get one more round of applause? Just to get you, there we go, there we go. Gotta get the excitement rampant in here. It really is an honor, and I'm delighted to be here today speaking in front of all of you as we rally in support of the state system of higher education. This is an incredible event with an incredible message for an incredible system, and none of this can be said without all of the extraordinary students, faculty, staff, and administrators who make this possible day in and day out at our universities. Again, my name is Brian Swat. I'm a junior political science and economics major from the Indiana University of Pennsylvania. I serve as the student government president at IUP, chair of the PASHI Board of Student Government Presidents, and I'm also a member of the State System Board of Governors. As many of the students here and across the Commonwealth, I come from a middle-class family, and I'm a first-generation four-year college student. My mother's highest level of education was an associate's degree, and my father's was a technical school. Not that this is a bad thing. In fact, it's a great thing. And I'm privileged and blessed to have such caring parents who taught me the meaning of hard work and passion in life. And they always taught me the importance of education and how paramount it is for my future success. They always encouraged me to go to college, and even more importantly, to pursue my dreams and passion, whatever they may be. I bring this up because my background, my story, is very similar, and it's representative of a lot of our students here and across the Commonwealth. The students that PASHI serves. As many others, I'm a self-financed student, so affordability was at the forefront of my college selection process. What was also important to me was that I found a school with a high-quality education and opportunities available for me to succeed. That led me to IUP, and I can say that enrolling in IUP in a state system institution was the best decision of my life. To be here today in the Capitol Rotunda of Pennsylvania, representing the students of the state system of higher education is a surreal opportunity, and none of it would be possible if it weren't for the opportunities that have been afforded to me at IUP and the amazing mentors I've had throughout my college journey. I say this because education and opportunities at a state system university are unique and invaluable. I can say for certain that the state system, and specifically IUP, have prepared me for the future. They have prepared me to succeed. And I am sure that the 750,000 state system alumni can say the same. I'm sure that you can hear that through the support and excitement of all of our students here today. So, as we are here rallying in support of the state system of higher education, I'd like to once again emphasize the importance of an investment in our state-owned universities. And it is just in fact that, an investment. Not only is it an investment for our students' futures like me, it is an investment for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's future. And I assure everyone that there will undoubtedly be a huge return on this investment. Every dollar that the system receives from the state results in $11 in economic activity in Pennsylvania. That's quite a return on investment. It is an investment that benefits hardworking, middle-class families who otherwise would not have the opportunity or access to send their kids to college. And it benefits everyone who lives in Pennsylvania as well. It's an investment that creates an enormous economic impact in the campus communities, in the regions the universities serve, and across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Simply put, a proper investment and approval of a $15 million increase for the state system's budget is the right thing to do. We, the students of the state system of higher education, hope that the General Assembly takes our stories into consideration during their budget deliberations. We ask for their support for us, for the future of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Thank you. At this time, I now have the privilege of introducing a very dedicated and passionate student leader, also a member of the State System Board of Governors and the Student Government President of Kutztown University, Senior Molly Gallagher.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you to everyone who came out today to show your support for the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education. The state system has allowed me opportunities that I could not have imagined throughout my life. The experiences that I have within these just 4 short years have been incredible. I chose to attend Kutztown University because I knew I'd be more than a number there, and that I could truly make a name for myself while receiving a high-quality, affordable education. I'm a first-generation college student who understood what affordable truly meant when looking for a university to attend, and that was Kutztown. That was the state system. It has been everything I thought and hoped it would be, and more. As a student leader, I've had a college experience that differs from that of many of my peers. I've been afforded opportunities like these, speaking with our state senators and representatives about my story, advocating for the 8,500 students I have at my own campus, and now being a member of the Board of Governors representing 100,000 plus students. As a member of the Board of Governors, I have the unique opportunity, along with Ryan and fellow student board member Shayna Hilsey from the California University of Pennsylvania, of actually being able to shape the future of the state system. It's an enormous responsibility and a tremendous honor. Do you think all of this has prepared me for success when I graduate in May? I certainly do. The education I am receiving both inside and outside of the classroom is incredible. That's what these universities are about. That's why we're all here today. For us to be able to continue to succeed as students, we need the state to continue to invest in us and in our universities. It is an investment that truly does benefit everyone who lives in Pennsylvania, not just us individually. Collectively, we are Pennsylvania's future. The people behind me care about their universities. They care about their fellow students, faculty members, administrators, and more. These are the same students who are likely to become a major part of Pennsylvania's workforce in the future. They are the community and civic leaders of tomorrow. As I said earlier, I will be graduating in May with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Communication Studies with 4 minors, after attending my university for 4 years. I'm ready to contribute, to give back to those who believed in me, who invested in me, and I'm prepared for PA. The importance of our legislature funding our state system universities goes without saying. Funding the state system universities is funding the next generation of Pennsylvania's workforce. It's funding the future. Thank you for your past and future support. Thank you for believing in us and investing in us. Now, allow me to return the podium to Chancellor Whitney.
Today that are absolutely remarkable. They are remarkable ambassadors of our great state system of universities, and I really appreciate their time and effort and what they've done and what they're continuing to do. Investment in the 14 state system universities is an investment in the success of every Pennsylvanian. You know, it's important. Now is the time. Our future, your future, the future of our students depends on our long-standing partnership with the Commonwealth and the continued investment in our universities. I encourage you to follow our advocacy campaign online and in social media with the, what else? hashtag Prepared4PA, hashtag Prepared4PA. Today is the kickoff of our advocacy efforts for this year. All these students are going to be through this Capitol rocking it all day long, and we look forward to sharing our stories, your stories, every day throughout the months ahead. Thank you again. We are 4PA.